How would you like to go on a short shamanic journey into the lower world to meet one of your power animals? That's the intention for this 14th video in a series for my monthly blog at letmagichappen.com. I'm Dr. Larry Burke, author of Let Magic Happen, Adventures in Healing with a Holistic Radiologist. And more information on shamanic journeying can be found in Chapter 6 of my book, Drumming Up the Spirits, or in the technique in the appendix. For more in-depth training in shamanic journeying, I recommend studying with a trained shamanic practitioner from the Foundation for Shamanic Studies, which is founded by Michael Harner. I learned from three different teachers who had all trained there: Al Marsh, Augustine Roscoyan, and Mary Phyllis Horn. So to begin, we're going to want to set an intention on what we want to accomplish on the journey. And for this very short journey, which is only going to last a few minutes, our intention is simply to go into the lower world and meet one of our power animals and then return. For more extensive shamanic journeys that last longer, you can meet your power animal, ask questions, get guidance about healing, seek information or healing, or any variety of different things. So that's our initial intention for this journey. And then we're going to set sacred space using a rattle and blessing the four directions. So I'll just start with to the east. As the sun rises, ask the spirits of the east to guide us, spirits of the south, spirits of the west, spirits of the north, sky, earth, and center. Then we will pick a portal of entry where you're going to go into the lower world through a tunnel. The lower world's going to be a pristine natural environment populated by animals, and you can have interactions with the animals. And if you meet one that particularly is attracted to you, and you can see it in 3 dimensions, that may be one of your power animals, and you can ask it if it is your power animal. And then you can also ask it questions if you like. And during this whole process, I'll be drumming to put you into a slightly altered state, and it'll be drumming at several beats a second, putting you into more of a theta state where you would get some vivid imagery, slowing your brain waves down. The drumming will guide you through the tunnel, through the portal and the tunnel, into the lower world, and then there'll be a callback signal, which will be interruption in the regular drumming. So it'll be like, and then the drumming will accelerate, speeding up your brain waves and bringing you back to normal waking consciousness as you retrace your steps up through the tunnel and out through the portal. And I will give you instructions as we go through this process. So the first thing to do is to pick your portal, which should be some natural hole in the ground, like a cave or a hollow tree stump, or something that appeals to you. I use the crawl space under my old house because that's just something I'm familiar with. So pick your portal, and once you've selected it, check it out to see what the entrance feels like, and make sure it's the one that's going to work for you. And we'll also call in guidance from spiritual guides, ancestors, and other teachers, including power animals, to help us along the way. So once you find your portal, now I'm going to start the drumming, and it'll start to guide you down the tunnel into the lower world. Check out your portal, and then gradually start to work your way down the walls of the tunnel into the lower world. winding tunnel, and we'll head down into the lower world, and you can get there relatively quickly. Once you're in the lower world, look around and check out the natural environment. Explore. See whatever captures your attention. You can fly if you like, swim underwater. Whatever you put your mind to, you can manifest. Check to see if there are any animals in the vicinity. And notice if any of them particularly attract your attention. If you can see them vividly, ask them a question. Are you my power animal? They may choose to respond or not. And if they say yes, you can ask it another question if you like. Interact with your power animal in any way that seems appropriate to you. If you want to go for a ride with it, you can also do that. Now I'm going to give the callback signal to return. Trace your steps to the tunnel, back through the tunnel, and out through the portal. When you've made it back out through the portal, I will finish the drumming. And just make sure you're back out of the portal and ground yourself back in the ordinary reality that we normally function in. And then I will put the drum down and use the rattle to thank the spirits of the east, of the south, the west, the north, sky, earth, and center for their guidance and protection on this journey. Now, if you did meet a power animal, you might want to consider looking up the name of that animal in the medicine cards books or the Animal Wise or Animal Speak book, which are encyclopedic volumes with many different animals in them and some of their symbolic meanings. Those books are featured in the accompanying February newsletter. And more information is also on the blog with an outline of the journey we just did. And that can be found at letmagichappen.com. And a reminder also, shamanism.org is the website for the Foundation for Shamanic Studies. While you're at my website, you can also check out information about my book, Let Magic Happen, Adventures in Healing with a Holistic Radiologist, which is available on Amazon. So thanks, happy journeying, and let magic happen.